Yeah, welcome guys to the Division 4 race number 6 at Portugal. And it's qualifying on here, it looks dry. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, there is Rivago coming sector 3. It's the final corner before crossing the finish line, and it's gonna be P2 170.1. And ECL Freaky Fast goes P4 on his Ferrari, and Haas teammate Zerd goes P3. And there is Spoody Elephant starting his flying lap. Let's stay on board with him this lap. And he keeps clean. Then tricky turn 3, 4, and then DRS wide open and head into the turn number 5. And then it's the 6, and then it's trickiest part of the track, I guess, turn number 8. Very hard to get on throttle here, and then it's the roller coaster part of this track, and then it's the very late apex corner and really fast left-hander and kinky left-hander here, and then it's the final turn before crossing the finish line, and there's a lot of different lines you can use. And he's coming to the line, and it's gonna be PC5 on mediums, 170.3. Really good lap for him. And there's Mercedes driver Kovacs coming to the line, and it's P5, 170.2. And actually that Spoody time is really good on those mediums comparing to these soft runners. It's only only 5/10 from pole position at the moment. And there is Zirak starting his second flying lap on that Aston Martin, green Aston Martin car. And it's looking good for him at the moment. And gets really good traction out of turn 8, and then these fast flowing corners, and then it's final couple corners, and BR4 goes fastest 116.6 on Alpine. And Zirak is coming to the line, and it's gonna be 116.8 and goes P3 with that lap. And Brian is starting his final lap. opens DRS and is heading to the turn 5. This corner is really hard to get traction because it's so slow speed corner and the exit is so important to get right. And this corner also same thing goes. And this you have to really go through the wide and then put the apex just right time, and there is a lot of understeering on this corner, and this corner you can choose really different kind of lines. There's no only one line through that corner. But Brian is coming to the line and it's gonna be 116, actually 170.1, and he goes P6 with that time. And Rivago is starting his lap on that Russian flag horse. And he's 2/10 down his best lap time, and he just abandoned his lap. So let's go to the there's Red Bull driver Nakamura improving almost 4/10 and coming to the line, and he goes P2 116.7. And there is Rivago going slowly on sector 3. Let's jump on board with Rivago as he tries again. And now he's keeping clean with those first couple of corners, and this really hard traction. You have to be really careful to not spin on the exit of turn 4. And now he's improving almost 1/10 as Mi Amigo goes P2 116.7, only 1/10 from pole position. And Rivago is going to this roller coaster part of the track. And it's looking good. It's 3/10 up his lap time at the moment. And now we are heading to this really long right-hander, and now it's gonna be P3 for Rivago 116.7, and Rene goes fastest on Ferrari 116.5, and Chirac is starting his final lap as he is currently on P6. Let's see if he can improve his lap time as he invalidates his lap on the first corner. And Flash on Alfa Romeo is starting his flying lap. He's coming from couple of last corners and then starting his lap. Bright has finally joined to the session. Good for him to get with us. But yeah, Flash is coming to the turn 4 and keep it nicely on track. And then it's turn 5. Goes a little bit wide, but gets really good traction out of the corner. And this tricky turn 7, turn 8 complex went really well for him. And he is gonna be... No, actually he hasn't even done lap yet, so this is his first lap. And then he goes to the gas and riding that final corner full gas, and he's gonna be at P13, 170.5. Wasn't the perfect lap, but decent enough. Oh no, and he is out of the session. Well, let's jump up with McLaren driver Lars Wallin. And he's almost 4 tenths up on his lap time. This is gonna be a really good lap for him. And it's qualifying over, and this is final laps from these guys. As Nagamarta at the goes P1, 160.4 on the Red Bull. And Lars running then goes to line, and it's gonna be pole position at the moment, 116.4. Just ahead of Nagamarta Attila. Chirac has invalidated, and Rivago doesn't have any more time to start his lap. Or actually he has... Well, there is Miamico improving almost 2 tenths. And it's gonna be P3 for Miamico, 116.5. PR4 is coming with that Alpine to the line, and it's gonna be P6, yeah. Actually pole position. It was some lag going on. Yeah, so just ahead of Lars Wallin, then it's really pretty close out there. And as we have Chirac, no, actually he has invalidated, so I think qualifying was there, and next we have the race. So yeah, for on Alpine starts from pole position and features Lars Wallinden and P3 Nagamati Attila. P4 Miamigo, P5 Rene, P6 Budelfan, P7 Rivago, P8 Chirac, P9 Freaky Fast, P10 Brian, P11 Kovacs, P12 Jared, P13 Flash, and then it's 3 drivers with no time: Brike P14, C4 P50, and Zoe P16. And it's looking pretty clear weather at the moment on Portugal. Some clouds there, but looking good at the moment as we are heading to the formation lap. So yeah, from P1 to P11 is starting with soft tires, and then it's a couple of guys on mediums, and G4 is actually starting with hard tires, and P16 Joey is starting soft as well. As first drivers already reforming to the grid. We're gonna have 33 laps action today at Portimao. This is really hard track to nail some things, especially turn 5 and turn 8 is really hard to get right. As predicted, pit stop will be 2 stop, but I think there's gonna be soft to hard strategy, or medium hard or medium soft. Actually, soft to mediums will go as well. But there's 5 lights, and Lights are out and away we go. PR4 keeps his pole position at the moment and headed to the turn 1 and there's a lot of movement going on, but it's pretty clean start at the moment. As all soft tires got really good advance to hard and medium tire drivers, as there is Mercedes versus Red Bull. Sorry, Ferrari. Really good fighting with Williams and Ferrari driver Rene Ashwood up front. Oh, no, and that's mi amigo is out of the... No, he keeps going on, but without front wing. He had really good qualifying, but in the race he just went to the gas a bit early and spun. But luckily we didn't get a safety car. PR4 is still leading the race, and behind now Martin Antona is chasing down him. Also, Flash went to the pits. I think he had some damage to the front wing as well. Joey seems to be really fast on those fresh soft tires and is looking more from Brian to get P10. PR4 puts the fast lap on 90.4. As now predicted pit stop gonna be soft to hard, but soft to mediums would probably be the best strategy out there. As George gets the move done on C4. And Joey is really close to the Brian at the moment and is gonna go for the move on turn 5 out. It's really close, but Brian keeps his position at least, as there is G4 and Jared fighting for the positions, as G4 claims his position back from Jared. Also Kovacs is really close to the freaky fast. We can see some overtakes going on as we have DRSs now available. And now Joey have really good chance to overtake, as there's a lot of overtakes going on at the moment. And Joey gets ahead of Brian and moves up to the P10, as Kovacs did his overtake from freaky fast and is now P8. Also Chirac made overtake from Rivacom, I think, yep. At the front of the pack there is still the same position, as Miyavico gets 3-second time penalty from track limits. And the Well start got Miami Go today. He has fallen 11 position as Miami Go has retired from the session. There's with a safety car at the moment. Because of that, he has lost again somewhere on sector 2, I guess. And the best start of this race got Joey, who is currently on P10. He has made up 6th position already. Really good start for him. And C4 has also 3-second time penalty, and now we are racing again. As there is going some movements on the P2 position, Nakomarti keeps his P2 at the moment, but Lars Wallinder was really close to Nakomarti at the moment. And it's already 1.6 seconds between P1 and P2 positions. Nakomarti doesn't get really good exit after with a safety car, and difference is increasing all the time. Now it's 2 seconds. And this is gonna be interesting. Joey is probably going to the move on Freaky Fast. Yes, he is, I think. Actually, Freaky Fast keeps his position at the moment. And Pride gets ahead of G4 as he drives without helmet. Some glitch going on there. But yeah, let's go back to there's really close to the last one, and then Splash gets 3-second time penalty from track limits. This track is really hard for track limits. Because some point you want to be really fast, but if you go a little bit wide, track will punish you, giving you track limits warning. And now Spood Elephant is really close to the runner, and they are going side by side into turn 1. This is gonna be close, but Rene keeps his position. But how long as they are going side by side to the turn 3, and now turn 4, and Rene keeps his position. That's Nakomarti got 3-second time penalty also. And Freaky Fast is right behind Kovacs with his Ferrari and is looking for the move on Kovacs. There's quite a big difference between P7 and P6. I think Kovacs has made some mistake. There's really good 3-way battle from P7 position, as Joey is right behind Freaky Fast, and they're both gonna overtake that Mercedes on. And Freaky Fast is really closing, and but Kovacs keeps his position at least, as there is fight from that's Civitas React going for the pit stop and going for the hard tires, no actually mediums. let's go back to this fight. Now it's second time to pretty fast get ahead of Kovacs. And pit window is open to the two-stop strategy at the moment. And there is good battle from P3 as there is McLaren versus Ferrari as like real life. And Flash has retired from the session. He has lost it on sector 3, I guess, or does he just retire from the pit? I don't know. Yeah, I think he is retired from the pit. And now Lars Wallinde is right behind Nakamaketila. And probably will overtake him on this straight if he just gets good exit. I think he's a little bit far away. And Renek gets inside of Lars Wallinde. Lars Wallinde went a little bit wide as Rivaco puts the fast lap at the moment. 1:19.0 on those fresh medium tires. There is really good helicopter wheel from this amazing battle as Bright gets 3-second time penalty from the track limits. As now Lars Wallinde is closing to the Nakamatila, and no, he just backs up, and this gives really good opportunity to Ferrari driver Rene to get ahead of Lars Wallinde, but it's really close as Freaky Fast goes to the pits. There is 5-car fight from the P3 position at the moment. It's amazing battle going on. Really good and fair battle going on. They are giving each other enough room to keep their cars on track, and it's good, really good sign. And again we have this amazing wheel. As Lars Wallinde lost it, almost crashed into the out, and he has lost it from P3 position to P6. Really shame for him. But I think he's gonna go to the pits now and take it off new medium tires and gonna try to undercut those guys. But yeah, let's go back to this fight as Rene is now currently P3. And now Rene is really close to the Nagamati Attila and will probably go for the move. This is gonna be easy pass as Nagamati Attila goes to the pitch and also Chirac goes to pitch, and now it's Rene as Food Elephant. On position P1 and P2. And Joe is amazingly at the moment P3. And BR4 gets just ahead of third, and he is actually on hard highs. I would have gone to the mediums, but he went to the hards, but yeah, it isn't really slower tire than mediums out here. This is really good sign for race. And will we see these guys going to the pits now? Yes, we have. No, actually, Spud Elephant continues. Gets a little bit slipstream from Rene by almost going to the pit lane. He wanna overcut Rene. Let's see if this is possible. And Brian keeps going also. And this is gonna be close. And Rene is coming side by side with C4 almost to the turn 1 and comes behind Nagamati Attila. He has also gone through the hot toss. And Nagamati Attila has done what I would have done, as he has gone to the medium ties. And this is gonna give him a little bit edge and tie Anowitz to car ahead, third and BR4. As Food Elephant is now on pitch. Is he gonna come ahead of Rene? Let's see. Rene is coming here, and there he's gonna go side by side with him. As actually Spud Elephant has come ahead of Rene. Rene has lost some time on his outlap, and now Spud Elephant is also on medium ties. Fresh medium ties, as there has been some incident on sector 1. And Jared has lost it and crashed with Spud Elephant, and that's that'll ruin Spud Elephant chance to get podium place today. But Rene will be very happy about that and takes his P5 back. And now he's chasing down Nagmati Attila. And there's Lars Wallinden in tricky part with these very old guys. As Nagmati Attila puts the fast lap 1:18.7. And Nagmati Attila is really pushing now as Lars Wallinden gets ahead of G4 and moves up to P5. And this lap a lot of guys are pitting. As Budenholm has retired from the session and has left the session also. Really shame for him. He had going on really good race, but just lost it on the exit of turn 8, and Budenholm with his right crashed into him. So yeah. It's very unfortunate for him, as there is again bike going on without helmet. Really dangerous drive without helmet. But yeah, PR4 is catching Brake at the moment, as Brake hasn't stopped yet. And Joey continues his amazing form on this race and is moving up to the grid, and he is currently at P8 but looking for the move on G4. And now he is really gaining on G4 and gonna get the move done pretty easily. So going on turn 1. And it's P7 at the moment from to Joey, and now he is catching Chirac. He has really had really good race today. Really positive from him. And Brake has finally pitted to the soft tires, and PR4 is now leading the race again, and Nagmati at the P2 and Rene P3, and actually last one in there has a really incredible comeback, and now he's P4. And Chirac is really closing the gap between he and Lars Walinde at the moment. And he has, I think next lap he will have DRS to Lars Wallinden. As Sprite is gonna be pretty fast on those soft tires. Yeah, there isn't at the moment any battles going on, but there's gonna be some battle between Chirac and Lars Wallinden. As Sprite puts the fast lap 1:18.0 on his new soft tires, and he's really gaining on Brian at the moment. Almost 2 seconds gain from last lap. As Rivaco just pitted and is coming out behind his teammate shirt. And Bright is still driving without helmet. He hasn't found it yet. As Chirac is now really closing the gap between he and Lars Wallinden. As Brian has got ahead of G4 as he pitted, and Bragg is now about 4 seconds behind Brian. And sector 3, there's yellow flags. I don't know what happened, but let's see if we see some. But yeah, now it's running back and we are racing again. Oh no, it's again 6.3 yellow flag. But now it's, yeah, I don't know. And now Chirac is really close on last one then. And but he's a little bit far away. As Jared has spun again on his has, and now he's P13 last of the grid as Miami guys would open the AR are driving there as Jared retires from the session. And Bragg is only 2.5 seconds behind Brian. As Chirac gets a little bit oversteer at the exit of the turn. And now the gap between him and Lars Moinde is about 9 tenths. He's a little bit too far away back now. Yeah, there isn't so much laps to left. There was only 7 laps to go. Let me check if Bragg has got his helmet on. No, he's still standing without helmet. Piafort has controlled the whole race pretty well. He doesn't have had any challenge today, as he probably gonna win this race pretty easily from Nakomavin Attila. It has been all the time about 3 seconds gap between first and second driver all this race, as there's sector 1 yellow flags. There is I don't know, there's Mercedes ghosting. It's Kovacs. His AI is driving around there. As now oh no, Rene has lost it. He has no front wing. He has happened almost same as to Lars Linden, and he has lost his front wing and had to box now. He had on podium, but now the podium has gone from him. Really safe for him. He had so good race going on. As Chirac is now really close to the last one, that if he gets ahead of Lars Linden, he gonna get the podium today. Sorry. As Brake has get ahead of Brian on those soft tires, but the question is he gonna have more pace than Joey at the moment, because he has already 7 laps on those soft tires. As Chirac has got ahead of Lars Winden and moves up to the P3 final podium place, is currently on Aston Martin at the moment. But now Lars Winden is closing down, and he's not gonna go for the move, but now he has really good chance to get. But he is waiting to the main straight. Sprite has still no helmet, I guess. Yeah, he hasn't helmet yet. And now Lars Winden has really good chance to get back that P3. And he's really gaining on him without using any ERS. And he has 3 second time penalty, so he has to get ahead of Chirac, and wish he had get the penalty also. As Rene puts the fastest lap 170.4 on those new soft tires. And it's only 3 laps to go, and there's really good fight going on from P3 position at the moment. As Rene is really close to the C4 and is gonna get the move done on those fresh soft tires pretty easily. They go side by side into turn 1, and Rene gets ahead of C4, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna get Brian. There's 19 seconds difference between those drivers. But Leo, let's go back to this Lars Winden and Chirac battle. And again, he's getting really much on Chirac. Chirac is really low ERS at the moment, as Lars Winden has about over half get years to use. So he definitely has the pace to get ahead of Chirac, and I think he's saving that to the final lap, and then he just has to wish that Chirac gets time penalty as he has get. Haven't seen it. As Chirac has got time penalty, and this is now gonna be wheel-to-wheel battle. No penalties messing up the things. And now Lars Winner is gonna get the move done, going to the turn 1 and moves out to P3. As Chirac has made some mistake and has fallen almost 1.5 lengths behind Lars Winner. As PR4 is starting his final lap right after this long right-hander corner, and now he is starting his final lap on here Portimao as Nagamater goes into pits. What he's doing? Why he's coming to the pits? Why he's going to the soft tires? This is the final lap. I don't know, but now Lars Winner has moved up to P2 and Chirac is also on podium. As Chirac is right behind Joey, and I think without helmet again. Yes, he is. Yep, he hasn't found his helmet yet. His head gonna be pretty ice after that race. But cooling system still works pretty well for him. As Brian gets the baseline time penalty, and so he's gonna keep his 4th place as PR4 has crossed the finish line and wins Portimao race. And feature's gonna be the last one, then he has a major race. Really nice comeback for him, and Chirac P3, Joey P4, major race for him. So last for Brian P5. Finds P6 and Nagamater P7, and there is coming from Ferrari driver Rene coming to the line and finishing on P8. G4 P7, 8, and Rene drops to P9 and Freaking Fast is P10. As the driver there is gonna be Joey. He had an amazing race from P16 to P4 is really well done for him. But also PR4 who wins the race, he had a really good race. So PR4 is your race winner and last one is P2 on that McLaren. Really good comeback here for him after crashing on sector 3. P3 is Chirac from P8. Really nice job for him. So we P16 to P4 and without no penalty for him. That was really amazing race for him. Sprite P5. Also he started from P14 and finishing P5. Really good job for him also. Brian P6, Nagmatia P7, Chip4 P8, Rena P9, Freaky Fast P10, Rilvaka P11, and other drivers are DNF. So yeah, there was the race today on Portimao, and next week we are gonna be where? I have to check that. We are gonna be in Monza, Italy, Temple of Speed. That's gonna be a good race. There's lots of overtaking attempts, but there's gonna be a lot of DRS train also. But really looking forward to watch the race on here also. But it's goodbye from me today, and we see you on next week at Monza. Goodbye.